I just recorded a video. I guess I'm live now. Nothing yet. I don't know how this works. Do nothing to. I don't know if you're going to comment. I don't fucking know. Religion, politics, theology. I know geology. If you want to talk any kind of science, we can talk about it. If they would want to talk about it, just leave it in the below. I know. And kind of the wizard behind the curtain types, Mary. And come at me with your science, man. I would love to talk about quantum dynamics. How long can a black hole survive? How is there like some kind of like? I don't know. Tell me. Come on, talk to me about it. Politics, science, and religion. When I say religion, any religion. I see somebody down here saying, "Hail Sith." That's people who know me. Skyrim, all about it. Anything to talk about? Let's talk about it now. Anyways, anything, current affairs, news. I would let any of the science in anywhere in the world. What's going on with you guys down there? How you guys doing? Down under, I guess. I don't know if that's actually a thing. You guys can tell you up here in awesome Florida, we don't. I know this thing made me ask if it was for children or for sometimes. Not for kids. That means that's not for. Said twice for kids, but Nickelodeon couldn't say it to let kids show. Could not simulate. Could not think about what any back in the 1950s on TV. Right now, watching and a lot of the questions. He was a biology professor of mine. I will leave some articles to some things that I've months and months and months of trying to be able to find the doc. Not a whole lot of people are going to understand or even give a fuck about any of this, but I have published a few things. None of them are anywhere near interesting. It's a short story about a woman who got trapped. She didn't know anything. She was based in like 200,000 years in the future where Earth was colonizing. Stupid shit. I know. I'm done. It's just like basically just take the fuck shit out of my brain. One humongous big thing on paper. That's where I like. That's what I was. It was mine, and do that, I'd have kicked my own ass. There is if you could clone yourself, then you are. If I was, I mean, I know I'm clone myself or have myself cloned. I would want to have my knowledge, my memories, my experiences, like become a fucking astronaut or Croatia. I don't fucking know. Just be something other than I'm not. That could have been me. I could have been that clone. But truth and reality, when we do find money, fuck all that shit. There's only one me. Don't clone me. I don't want to be cloned. One and only. Broken mold. That's how that's how you know some people actually think about this. That username's been that person's. Broken mold. Can you? Um, let's see a lot of that. Um, yeah, cool. Um, if you guys accidentally became president, what the fuck would you do? So give me that. Questions are all known by the internet, and you can look it up. Hold on. I don't know. I have a question here. Oxygen or air. I know, I know, I know. Vacuum. If you build a put a vacuum in it, and the oxygen is going to fly out of carbonated liquid. Boom. And then put that compressed oxygen of that chamber combined with makes the oxygen act as a liquid almost. Make sure I can explain this correctly too. Like the oxygen reacts more like a liquid when it's heavy enough. Therefore, science can be confused and manipulated to understand oxygen as a liquid. Things get harder to breathe. They're just out in the fucking open. You're able to touch the ground because oxygen is so much heavier. We're able to compress oxygen, I'm thinking of. Molecularly water. You would get to a gelad. Could we boil with? Could we boil? I actually thought of that because you would think that oxygen at that temperature. Because we have air fryers, we have those exist. But an oxygen liquid furnace, I swear to you, if they were able to do that right now, untouchable, they would no longer have so much more askable by their world hunger 1,000 times over in the first 5 years of mass projection. I vote that's what we do. We do that. We make a menu. And that is what that is. So thank you, Chavez. Let's go with it. But yeah, I think that fuel source we do. It's called hydrogen. Separated energy source. Proven. Thank you, sir. Zeus19 live stream soon. We're at 19 minutes right now. A few more announcements that we're going to be doing. All right, not this one because we just had this Saturday happen. Aaron Ra and David of the Church of Scientology. We have, and I was thinking of something totally different, unrelated. Ryan Regala, Aaron Ra, and we were doing his first album. Heard it. I'm excited. I've heard some of it. It's a family of artists and long lines of that poetry. I like the poetry a lot more than I do Aaron's poetry. I love your music and everything, but your wife, Aaron Ra's son, Jamie, the world, and hoping that I'm hoping that you guys are. He's just one of these other artists who, unless they go and follow him, he's going to let you know who he is and who you to follow. I've had the express grad, here and there every other week for past 2 years ready for college. Sounds like he's going to have educated, self-educated, and of course to the newest of your family. And I wish nothing but the best to come. I'm going to go ahead and stop, jump down, and see where we hang right there. Leave that there and wait for Iran Ra to respond. Good night.